Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we are staying at the Camelot Inn Suites near Disneyland. We're going to give you a room tour, room review, and more, so let's get going. And here we are at the Camelot Inn Suites, just outside of the Disneyland Resort. This is a pretty easy walking distance, so let's just go ahead and talk about a few things up front. So valet parking only, no self-parking available here at the Camelot. They charged me about $25. It wasn't specifically that, it was like 24 or something and change, but it was $25 for parking here, and the public parking rate is $44.50. So if you are not staying at this hotel, you can park here, but it's going to cost you more than parking over at Disneyland, and that's kind of the point. That's kind of the thing. They don't really want you parking here because taking up hotel guests, but they will absolutely profit on you if you want to. So the lobby is over there. We're going to go over there in just a second to actually we're going to go over there right now. I was coming over here to Merlin's Marketplace, but it doesn't look like it is open. It looks like here are the hours: 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 5 to 10:30. So they're not open between 12 and 5. We'll have to come back and check out Merlin's Marketplace, which is a little gift shop in here. But let's go ahead and poke over in and try. They said our room was ready, so we are going to go and try to get our room. And here is the lobby, and we checked in this morning at about 7:30 in the morning. It is about 2:30 now. I called at 2 and they said my room was available, so we're gonna get our room now. So I got my room and I came up to my floor. I had my hands full with my bags, but this is the view from just outside my room in the balcony area here. We do have McDonald's right next door here, so if you're looking for some food in the area, McDonald's is right there, and then Panera Bread is right beyond that, so that's pretty great. That's the Fairfield Marriott, Fairfield by Marriott over there. I've stayed there once before, a really long time ago. But this is a look of the hotel here. We've got 5 floors and all external doors by the looks of it. They do have an elevator, and the elevator is basically like right through here. And so I took the elevator up. They just look like a single elevator, but they do have stairs as well. So of course, with bags, I took the elevator, but you don't have to. It looks like the pool might be over there on top, so we'll have to go check that out, not that it's exactly pool weather or anything. So this is our room here, 433. This is located above the lobby, they told me. Let's come on inside. I have already come inside and turned on all the lights for you. This is one of their more basic rooms. Okay, this is a king sofa sleeper, and this is a comp stay. We'll talk more about that in just a second, but I wanted you to know that this isn't like some fancy room they put us up in. This is a king sofa sleeper. It's their cheapest room that they have. They also have a double queen that's the same price. For tonight, this room is $299, and tonight is Saturday, November 15th, which is the start of the Christmas season here at the Disneyland Resort. And the cheapest this room goes for is $229 in the off season. And again, that's the cheapest rate for any of the rooms here at the Camelot that I could find. Now, they do have a little gift bag here for us on the bed. And again, that's because this is a comped stay. And I just want to say a quick thank you to Getaway Today for arranging this for us, and to the Camelot Inn Suites for giving us this complimentary stay here. This will not color our review in any way. If we had bad experiences, we share those. If we have good experiences, we share those. We try to be fair and honest here on the channel. And again, we're going to give you our honest opinions, our straight up thoughts, regardless of whether or not this is a comp stay or not. If you want to book this hotel, absolutely call Getaway Today and let them know that SoCal Disney Dad sent you, or you can click the link down in the description and use my coupon code to save on top of their already discounted hotel and ticket packages. Inside the card was a business card for the Camelot and Tropicana, so it looks like they are owned by the same company. We do want to stay at the Tropicana at some point. That's the hotel right next door to this one. And it says, "Hi Trevor, enjoy your stay, Patricia." Thank you so much, Patricia. And then inside the gift bag, we got a pair of sunglasses as well as a Frisbee. The boys are going to love this. They love Frisbees, so that's perfect for them. Thank you. Now let's start off by checking out the rest of the room. So So over here at the bed, we've got 4 pillows there. Really nice high back to it. Very nice appearance in here. I've heard that some people say that the rooms were pretty drab, and it looks like this might be a newly renovated room. I did see a listing for their double queen, also said our newly renovated rooms. So does seem like they have updated in here. So if it's been a while since you've been at the Camelot, come and check it out because this looks nice, clean, and fresh. I do love the appearance. We've got this artwork here on the behind the TV. Very medieval theme, of course, the Camelot, and I love it. I love medieval themes. We've got a couple of shelves down here. It looks like you could probably put clothes or maybe packing cubes on. No drawers, so that you don't forget your items, although it looks like there's a couple of drawers over there too. But I love the no drawers aspect just because I tend to leave things in drawers all the time. So that's perfect for me. This does slide out. Look at that. We've got a coffee maker in here as well as an ice bucket and some cups. And then we've got creamer. And what do we got for coffee? We have La Matina Fine Arabica coffee. And it looks like both bags are the same thing. So we'll slip that back in there. And then we have a personal safe down here. I know a bunch of you always are interested in the personal safe, so they've got one. There's more drawer space down here. And then there's a little bit of space right here on the shelf next to the safe as well. In here, I was going to say, expect to find the refrigerator. So here we go, which we could pull it that way. And we don't have a dedicated freezer. Not super duper cold. Most mini fridges aren't really all that cold. I'm sure it's enough to chill water, but there's no freezer in there, so take note of that. And then, do we have a microwave? We do have a microwave. That's amazing. It's like 50-50 whether there's microwaves in hotels here near Disneyland. And so, always a surprise when I find a microwave. I love that. More shelf space down here. Look at all the shelf space. So much shelf space. This is phenomenal. And then we have another drawer here, and another drawer here, and of course, one final drawer down here. So much places, so many places to put your clothes. And then look how big this, the top of the dresser is. Wow. A lot of space there. We've got a little area you want to put some luggage over here maybe, or use it to put your shoes on, whichever you want. And then here is the sofa sleeper. We'll have to pull that out later. Amy and the kids aren't here with me right this second, but they will be staying the night with me. And so Amy and I will be on the king, obviously. The kids will be on the pull-out sleeper. So this right here is a timed light. So you see it can go up to 30 minutes, and I can adjust the brightness setting. So what light is controlling is that one right there, right above the bed. And then there is one over here on this side that controls this light above the bed. So both of these lights are controlled by the timed dimmer there. The other lights in the room are controlled by this panel over here, and it does have you've got to have your key card in there in order to get power. It looks like the power doesn't disappear the second you pull it out, but definitely the power will, I couldn't turn anything on until I put the key card in there. Let's go over here and take a look at what view we have, because we're right above the lobby. So this is going to give us at least a theme park view. I didn't see anything specifically on their website listed as theme park view. And so we are overlooking the Matterhorn, which means we should be able to see fireworks from here. But considering it's raining, I don't think fireworks are going to be going off tonight. But Amy and the kids will have to check that out. I actually have a reservation for a dining package to see the fireworks, which probably, like I said, won't get to see the fireworks. But I'll have Amy and the kids see, what they can see from here later on tonight. But we do, it looks like, have a bit of a theme park view there. And so we're just going to close this back up. And now let's go over this way. On the right-hand side of the entryway here, I guess the left if you're coming in, obviously you see my suitcases and things. I've got a poncho because it was wet today. We do have a mini ironing board. That's pretty neat. Yeah, little guy. Little ironing board there. Here's the iron. And I don't know exactly what you do with this space. There's no nothing to hang. Interesting. And then we've got the extra pillow and blanket. This is probably the stuff for the sofa bed. And then what do we got here? A hair dryer. Okay, the hair dryer is going to be right there. Now let's go on in to the bathroom. And it's a very nice looking bathroom, very clean, very modern. I love the lights that are lit like that. Absolutely love those. Over here we've got a bath bar, brown sugar and fig, and looks like two of them, 2 bath bars. And then there's the extra toilet paper roll, some tissues. That looks like it over there. I don't think those don't open up or anything. Oh, look at this. We got some flowers on the toilet paper. That's neat. Nice little touches here. And then the conditioning shampoo is white tea, as is the body wash. So this is conditioning shampoo, so it's a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. And here's a look at the shower head there for you, as well as pointing out, as I always do, that there is a tub in here in case you've got little ones who won't take showers. Otherwise, yeah, pretty nice looking. It's, small, but it's pretty nice looking bathroom in there. For controlling the air, however, we do have what looks like to me a little bit of an antique. I'm trying to figure out, I gotta figure out how to even do this. So you slide the little stick up to where you want it to be here. I don't know if you can even see the red stick in there. It was all the way down at 60. The system also is off, so we'd have to put it on cooler heat. The fan is on auto, but where is the air conditioner? Okay, it's right up there. So let's get this going and let's see. All right, so that's the intake, and you heard that click on. Aside from the intake being a little loud, I mean, I don't find it obnoxiously loud. I can't even hear the air conditioner up there. It's all in the intake. Now, if we raise the temperature, yeah, it turns off. I also don't mind air conditioner noise. In fact, I find it comforting. I need a fan to sleep. I always bring my fan with me anytime I travel, anywhere I go. And so, that doesn't bother me at all. Not at all. So in all my hurry to talk about the light over here, I forgot to point out outlets. So we have 2 standard outlets for, obviously, American plugs. And then this little guy right here, I guess, is the alarm clock. It's an iHome, it says. So does that mean if I put my phone down on it, it would automatically charge? Let's find out. It does! Ooh, automatic charging. Very nice. What else we got? No other like plugs or anything like that for that. And then up here, they've got 2 regular outlets, 2 more regular outlets, and actually they've got 2 down here, and then 2 over here. So that means there's no USB outlets anywhere in the room, but there are plenty of standard plugs. So if you need to bring adapters for, phone chargers or Magic Band chargers or whatever else, absolutely do that, but no USB outlets. And now we're going to do our typical segment where we walk you to the park and I leave the camera on the entire time and you see just how long it takes. This hotel is pretty close to Disneyland. Do you see that traffic light straight ahead? I don't know if you can see that on the tiny screen or not. That is the entrance to Disneyland. So, I mean, you can't get much closer. You can. There are a couple of hotels that are a little bit closer. But I am gonna stop talking and do speed ups so that you don't have to watch the entire walk. And here we are at just over 4 minutes approaching the security tent. Always have to take down the camera before we go under the security tent. But we got stuck at the traffic light, so that ate up most of our time. Otherwise, it would have been significantly shorter. Does look like there is a lot of lines for security. We are coming in at about 4:20 in the afternoon. And it took about 20 minutes to get through security. That's just mostly because of the rain. It's been raining all day, pretty hard, and it stopped maybe like 45 minutes ago, an hour ago. And so everybody is just coming back into the parks. Anybody who went back to their hotel to get out of the rain was coming back in. So it was just a really like massive backup because they don't have the staffing to handle that sort of an influx. Normally would not be too bad. It's usually maybe about 5 to 7 minutes at worst at this time of day. Gonna head into the park. We'll catch back up with you when I get back to the hotel later. Since I was out late last night at the park, and just in case you didn't know, Amy and the kids didn't have a pass. Their pass was blocked out yesterday. So it was just me who was going into Disneyland to film some different things for the holidays. And then today, Sunday, they are going into the park with me. Anyway, they were already back in the hotel and asleep by the time I got back, so we didn't really film anything with regards to that pull-out bed. But now that they are up, I want to show you some things. So this is the pull-out sofa, and I pushed all the sheets out of the way to show you exactly what you're working with here. There is no mattress. It's like this. I mean, this is, I guess, kind of a mattress, but it's like really bad, flimsy college mattress. And also because of this, like bend here, I was laying on it just a second ago, and it like slants you backwards. It's like you're leaning backwards a bit. Also, this isn't very long, and my feet were hanging off the edge. So this isn't the greatest pull-out sofa. I have never seen this type of pull-out sofa before. We thought maybe the sheets and things would provide some sort of cushioning or stuffing on this, but not really. I can't really recommend the pull-out sofa here. I would, if all the other pull-out sofas are like this, I would probably recommend going with a double queen. Also, since I did not go down to the pool yesterday, we're going to go do that now and show you what it looks like. So here is a look at the pool area. It's not open, so I can't really go in there right now. A small pool, but looks like they've got plenty of chairs around, at least for what I would expect will probably be the number of people that would be in here. And then there's a hot tub right there going. So they've got a hot tub and a regular pool, and it does look like they have the devices that help you get into the pool if you have disability needs. And then right here at the pool, they also have a drink vending machine, and then here is the ice machine. Hours for the pool are 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Gotta say, the view from this hotel is pretty nice, since you can see the Matterhorn and little bits of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad as well. It's a nice view if you were up here on this level. I mean, even the bottom levels probably have that view, but McDonald's might block that view from like maybe the second floor, or definitely the ground floor. Alright, so we're going to just provide the review portion of the hotel now. I still have to go show the gift shop, and then one of the things that we're concerned about or questioning about is what to do with our car. I would say 95% of the hotels that we've stayed at in this area will let you leave your car the day you check out without any issues. We did find a hotel not too long ago. I think it was the Anaheim Desert Inn that like wanted to kick us out by noon, and so we just went to DCA and left by noon, whatever. But
this one does say on their website, like, move your car by 1. We're just gonna find out if
I'm hoping
that's the case.
I'm hoping I can leave the car here. If they charge me for an extra day, oh well. That's not typical. I mean, most hotels in this area, if you paid for the night before, they'll let you keep your car there for free until you leave, because they just know that happens. The reason why these hotels will sometimes, like this one, I think like this one, charge for leaving your car is because they don't have that many parking spots. However, this hotel advertises public parking, and you would think that if you needed those hotel parking spots for guests, you wouldn't even sell parking to the public. So what I'm concerned about or questioning is whether I get charged the $25 rate that I got charged last night for being a guest, or the $45 rate for being public parking. And if it's the $45 rate, I'm going to have some words to say, so we will see. But as far as the actual review goes, you were here more than I was. What did you think of the room?
I mean, it had a bunch of amenities. Like, it had a fridge and microwaves that we used last night because the boys and I walked down to the Garden Walk last night and picked up some food at P.F. Chang's, and it was a 15-minute walk back, so I was actually quite happy to see there was a microwave when we got back. It was still pretty warm, but it was nice to be able to actually warm it up a little bit more. So that was nice because not all the hotels have microwaves.
I said it was about 50-50.
Yeah. The shower was decent. Like, I had a nice long shower last night.
The shower was pretty
fine.
good.
I think really my only biggest complaint is the pull-out bed for the kids. If we had known that, we probably would have just gone a double queen room.
Well, I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
This is kind of what they assigned me. But I did tell Amy when she discovered that, I said, go tell them, see if you can get moved.
And normally I would have, but we had already unpacked stuff, and it was just me and the boys. They were tired. They were watching a movie. And the last thing I wanted to do was go talk to them and then be like, oh yeah, we'll move you to a queen, a 2-queen room, and us have to pack up everything without him being here. And at that point, I just called, and what I did was I asked for a couple extra blankets, so that way I could layer both sheets down on the bottom, and then they each had 3 blankets. Like, they had 3 blankets between the 2 of them on top. So, I mean, they were plenty warm and everything. It was just,
Yeah.
If we had been here for, more than one night, I for
definitely
sure
would have moved.
But for one night, I was like,
Yeah. Our bed was pretty comfortable. Pillows were pretty comfortable. Definitely no complaints. The air conditioner heater works really well, despite the antique thermostat. Man, it gets cold in here in a hurry if you got the air conditioner on, and it also gets warm in here in a hurry. So
he was laughing at me because I had to text him and be like, "How do you even turn this thing on?"
My grandma used to have one of those, so I'm quite used to the antique thermostat. But in any case. Overall, really nice stay, really nice room, clean.
It would have been nice to see fireworks, but
they were canceled.
Yeah, they were canceled.
It was due to wind, outside of our control. But
it's not raining right now.
It's not raining right now. Otherwise, let's go check out the gift shop, and then we'll report on the parking situation, and then we'll end the video. When we were dropping off our stuff in our car, just some of the stuff that we needed in the car, I noticed that they have a mobility scooter rental location over here. So if you are looking for some third-party scooters, I wouldn't recommend renting the ones at Disney because you have to relinquish them before you leave the property. So if you want one that you can take back to your hotel, it's definitely good to look into like things like DNR Mobility. This is looks like One Stop. It's called One Stop, and it is inside the Camelot Hotel property here. So if you're staying here, it's especially useful for that. Now we're going to check out the marketplace real quick, just show you what they all have in here. So little gifts and a few gifts and things here. Looks like they've got some lounge flies there in the back. It looks like it goes up to a second floor. So let's go ahead and let's go check out what's up here. They got more stuff up here, more lounge flies. They even have a Mickey Mouse suitcase. Couple of toys, couple of stuffies. We've got some Funko Pops over here. Whole bunch of Funko Pops. As far as food goes, here's some snacks that they've got over here, as well as, look, honey buns. And we have some drinks here as well, some more snacks down at the bottom here. We've even got some, I got some cup of ramen and some cereals here. And then over here are your sundries and things maybe you might have left at home. And then on the other side we have some more of those types of items as well. So we just checked with the front desk about the parking situation, and they said that yes, we would have to remove our car by 1 p.m. or pay an additional fee. I asked what the fee would be. They said it was $25.74, so it wasn't 24 something. It's $25.74. But at least it wasn't the public parking rate of like $44, $45. So I'm okay with that. I mean, I would have preferred it be free, obviously, like the other hotels in the area. However, I feel like it's a bigger hassle for me to move my car to either the parking garage at this time of the morning, which is about 9, and deal with like a half an hour parking line, or going down to Toy Story, and then still ultimately having to drive back here to pick up our luggage later, which we've left with Bell Services. So I just, just paid the $25. Of course, I do have free parking with Disney as an Inspire key holder. Most of you wouldn't probably have that anyway, and $25 is going to be cheaper than paying for Disney parking. So for you guys, definitely just pay the extra fee. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you do have any questions, drop them in the comments below. As always, I am always happy to answer them. Click this playlist to check out more of my Disneyland area hotel reviews. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.